Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Probably yes. Let me just check if everything's intact. Alright. This could go lower. Okay. Oh, man. I might just wait a little bit. So, some people may show up or something. Alright. I think no one's gonna show up. So let's just let's begin, because I'm actually really hyped for this video. Just check out the title. And I watched it already, and I'm absolutely amazed at what these people actually were able to restore from 2019. And like, I'm probably gonna analyze something or add something from myself during this video. I have a couple of thoughts, but let's just start.
In the world of Dying Light 2, darkness hides many secrets.
Like, just looking at this zipline animation just brings me back. Like, the entire vibe of it, it's like impeccable. You could like easily say that this is 2019 version of the game. Like, even the lighting, everything, the animation itself, everything.
And one of the secrets that Techland wants us to forget is the biggest cut content. And after talking about Elysium, which is the E3 2018 version of the game, it's time we talk about another massive fish in the tank, the E3 2019 version of Dying Light 2. So join me today as we deep dive into the massive cut content of Dying Light 2 and uncover the secrets that Techland doesn't want us to see. Also, this project is being made by the E3 Definitive team and they're trying to bring back the E3 2019 version of the game. Now let's start the video, and we're going to start the video by looking at the unique skill tree from E3 2019. Also, we're looking at an early design of the skill tree that also comes with some unique, never seen before skills. For example, the swimming dash skill that allows you to swim faster in the water.
This skill could be actually like the most useless skill in gaming history. Like, do you remember Cyberpunk 2077 on Premiere, where it featured a skill like this, where you basically like become invisible in water, and like throughout the entire story, you don't encounter any body of water. Like, the only instance where you actually find water is between sections of the city where there is no mission there. Never. So this was the most useless skill ever. And it was removed after the 2.0 patch. So the swimming dash would be actually like useless. So I don't know what Techland was thinking. I mean, that was 2019, so they didn't actually know what could have happened with Cyberpunk skill tree. So like, that's on them, I guess. But this skill would be massively useless, especially when you see that you actually don't use water in Dying Light 2 too. So it will be useless in 2 Polish games at the same time. So
check it out. Then we have this tree landing skill that allows you to safely land on a tree to avoid death from falling. Like,
this one could be useful, but only if the trees were on the ground rather than everywhere, like literally like everywhere. Because you see in Dying Light 2, it's like the trees are on the rooftops for some reason. They grown into the rooftop, which is like probably impossible, like slightly probably impossible for it to do so. And especially when you see like the animation where people are having a funeral and it's on top of a skyscraper, and like they literally like dug a hole into the rooftop or something. I don't even know. Like, that's worst case scenario, to be buried in such place. But like, tree landing would be very useful if trees were less plentiful than they are now. Let's continue.
check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Like, this looks janky, but like this one is better.
By the way, the model also
Slightly.
makes changes to the already existing skills and makes it E3 accurate. like this enemy jump skill that gives you more realistic height. And if we compare this to the retail version, we can see that Aiden literally flies in the air like a rocket.
Yeah.
Next, we've got this run faster skill that literally allows you to run faster without
Run faster. Well, self-explanatory, I guess.
doing any parkour. Also, this isn't where we stop because they've also got some unique
cool.
combat skills that we need to check out. Like for example, if you now try to pick the spear, it will now go directly in your inventory. So you can equip the spear and use it whenever you want, but
And this is something I was talking about in my previous videos, and I was talking about it in comments under my videos, where I was assuming that in E3 2019 version of the game, it was like the system was more similar to The Last of Us, where weapons have literally like free durability. And like, I was right to this entire time. I was actually right, and I figured it out, and I see no one ever speak about it loudly enough. And I mean, not badly, I never see anyone talk about this but me. But I was analyzing in one of my previous videos, I don't even know how it's called, I don't remember. But I was analyzing how the weapons were supposed to work like this, where you have free durability and you basically have to change weapons constantly, rather than having one with 400 durability. And right now I'm like amazed that I was right, and I'm amazed that this mod brings it back, because this brings much more variety to the gameplay.
But here is the best part. If you hold X while using the spear, you can now change the way you're using the spear. So instead of throwing it at your enemy, you can now use it as a two-handed weapon, a proper two-handed weapon. Plus the animation also looks cool, so check it out. Then we have
It looks kind... Wait, I'm a burp. Sorry. It looks kind of like junky, but at the same time I prefer this over what we have right now, actually. It's like, I would love to see the E3 2019 version, even if it was like buggy or something, even if it had like junky animations, I would prefer this over what we had on the premiere, because right now the game slightly resembles E3 2019. But right now it's like, it's compared to this mod, and I'm saying mod because like fans are creating it, not Techland itself. And compared to this mod, like retail version of Dying Light 2 is basically like far from 2019 version of the game, where this thing is basically cut content and everything from 2019. So it's like I'm actually hyped all over again. Like I feel the same feeling I was feeling when it was announced. Like watching this video just brings every memory back before 2022, when Dying Light 2 released in the state it released. So, but this 6-minute video is actually like the best video I've ever seen. Like, I'm blown away.
We've got this 2020 Vault kick with a different animation.
And this is cool, but it couldn't work with this skills description, where it's like you can basically fall from any height and kick midair. Like, what happens to your other leg? Like, that breaks physics, but looks cool. Maybe I'm like over analyzing this, but like looks cool. Shit. Let me have a drink.
animation. After this, we have also got all the E3 2019 animations. So like the far jump animation, then the monkey bar grab animation, zipline
cool.
animation,
This looks much better than
and then
we
this
have.
vault kick animation. After
is
this,
good.
we've also got some
And
visual
like, look at this shot.
changes to
Let
the
me-
game.
Yeah. Look at this shot. Like, this is what got us hyped in 2019. This.
Itself, so you can see how gritty and dark the game looks compared to the retail version.
I mean, sunsets in retail version are actually slightly better than this, but this actually has soul to it. Like, this is the art direction, and retail version of the game is graphics. And we all know that art direction is much better than graphics. And even though this looks like worse, in my opinion, worse than what we got now, it actually brings soul to the game. Like the grittiness and entire vibe of it. It brings soul to the game.
In fact, the best part, the flashlight is
Yeah, the best part. Listen to that. That's what I was fighting for a year now. For over a year. And when Best Gamer Ali was interviewing Timon, Timon said that, oh, you know, it's like an entire new system and all, and we can't, and it's money and all. This is what fans been creating. Look at that.
also E3 accurate. Plus, look at the color of it and look how it's casting the shadows properly. And let's not forget that something missing from the retail
You see the cursor. You can actually, you can see the outline.
version, and if you've been
And look at that. Like, you see this part of pavement or something. And here is the shadow, and because it's casting properly, like, the rest of the shadow is closer. And it looks different. Like, this one is darker and like more sharp, while this one is like more washed. Like, man, look at that. And they brought it back. I knew that 2019 version of the game, and especially in the gameplay, the 20-minute gameplay they showed us, like, this thing, I knew it's real. I knew they had the system, but they removed it for some reason. They had fucking entire game actually done. That's mind-blowing for me, that they just said like, no, screw it. Let's just make flashlight not working. Let's just make story far worse from probably what was promised, because I don't know, but I read the files, the 200 PDF page, and I read it, and there was like 40 how's it called? I don't remember how is it called. Oh, factions. There were like 40 factions. You had like fucking vampire people under the subway or something. You had fucking renegades. You had fucking bandits. You had everything. And it was fucking removed. And you had like great. I have on my PC saved like a couple of arts they created before the game released, and I have it set as my screensaver, and like I see that a lot of locations were just cut. Like, I can't bring it right now, but like, you had like a place with octopus in the middle, and it was like entire settlement set around this octopus, and it looked great. It had a vibe to it, like this kind of Mad Max vibe, but at the same time like modern Dark Ages and Dying Light 2 vibe, because Dying Light 2 was a separate thing from 1. Even back then in 2019 it was a separate thing, but it had its vibe, it had its core. And like I know I'm talking too much because it's just a shadow or something, but this shadow represents everything that has been lost. Because right now we don't even have working flashlight. We had to wait 2 years for a slight remaster of a flashlight in Nightmare update. And I can't believe that we had to wait 2 years for Nightmare update while this was already planned in the game. I don't know what to tell you, but I just want to say that, like, what the fuck, Declan? I know you're never gonna see this, I know you're never gonna watch it or something, but like, what the fuck, Declan? Like, I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it. I can't. Let's just watch more.
Asking for it for a very long time.
Yeah, like, look at that. Like, this adds to the experience.
After this, they have also brought back 2019 Immunity UI widget, which I personally loved more than the retail version. Similarly, many things have got reworked, like the main menu has changed.
My menu looks like, no. Crappy here and crappy in retail, so like... It's something about the game menus that, like, Declan can't nail. I mean, in Dying Light 1, it had soul and all, but like in Dying Light 2, it's like fucked, honestly. Like, even now after this rework and all, like, it's fucked. Techland, please fix the UI. And like, sorry. For the future reference, don't add this like Destiny fucking looking like UI and everything. Just like, make it, I don't know, like a physical journal. Have you ever played like Far Cry 2? If you want like hardcore experience for the game, just make it like Far Cry 2. Like, you had physical map there. And imagine if you were like having a journal and you were basically like you was picking like a journal and looking to the pages, like in the forest where you had this like book or something. And you basically were scrolling to the pages and you had like little light. And like, this could work in Dying Light, especially in Nightmare update. When you, in Dying Light 1, when you paused the game in Nightmare, it didn't pause, yes, but at the same time, you could actually see through the UI. Like here, you can't. You just can't. You can hear howlers coming and like volatiles approaching or something. You just can hear, but you don't see anything. You can't look around, and that's fucked. Because like in Nightmare, it's like on paper a matter of life and death. Because I was playing on Nightmare mode and it's trash. It's not that hot. I mean, you die on like 2, maybe 3 hits, but that's it. That's basically it. The AI is basically brain dead still. You just deal less damage and you get more damage on the whatever. And honestly, Nightmare mode is not what I wanted. Like, I wanted AI rework where volatiles could actually chase you rather than just like scream like what. You basically like start running, and after 5 seconds, literally like 5 seconds of running and climbing, you're like, where did everyone go? Where are they? It's like 2 a.m. on the watch on the clock. You don't even have a watch. You can't even check if it's 2 a.m. But yeah, let's just assume like, hey, it's 2 a.m. You just fucking screamed at me, so stop looking at me and start fucking climbing so you can get to me. Alright? I want to be chased. It's supposed to be a nightmare. And what nightmare is Techland's choice of updates. I just hope that like DLC 2 brings everything good to the table. Because there is only like two sides to it that I see. The first side is like DLC 2 is like how's it called? Game service? No. Fan service, yes. So yeah, DLC 2 is basically like fan service that's like, wow, look, you actually have like Fury mode or something that was in fucking Dead Island 1. In 2011 or fucking 9, I don't even remember. But like yeah, you have a feature from fucking 10-year-old game. Like yay! And Kyle Crane is alive. Like we fucking know he is. Like at this point there is like no possibility for Kyle Crane to not be alive. Because it basically like destroys the entire premise of DLC 2. It destroys it. Because everyone wants to know what happened. And if they don't deliver it, then it's like, fucking what a waste of time, right? So we know Kyle Crane is
After
alive.
that, the inventory
So it ain't a spoiler. But at the same time, like the hype for me personally is not there anymore. Because like I want to know what happened to Kyle Crane, but it's basically like, yeah, he's alive, yeah, he's like a werewolf or something. Like, yeah, you're Aiden, you're like helping him, and we'll have a story from like, I don't know, fucking Avengers or something. That for me personally, that's not what I want. What I want, and it doesn't matter what I want, but what I would like to see is this. Is the entire overhaul of the game. Like bring everything back, bring Avalon back, bring everything back. Just like, just do something. Okay? And that's it.
menu has also been changed. Then many icons in the game have been changed. Then after that, the graphics of
Wait a minute.
the game and the lighting has also changed a lot.
This actually looks like this for me personally actually doesn't look that good, but like let's just go for that. Like this looks much better, obviously.
By the way, here's a cool
Like look at this. Oh, and what I want you to notice is that there is like no fucking orange, yellow, blue shit laying around. Like this is gray and you still can see it. I mean, I wish it was like a white color so you can actually like know where you jump in. Like white color with black X and that's it. But like I love this change. Like it doesn't have this like yellow hue or something. That's much better.
By the way, here's a cool thing. You can see how the lighting changes during the evening and it looks really awesome.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Like we don't have this in base game.
Also, if you love that, then you should definitely see how the game looks during the night time. It's honestly super dark and you can
Not super dark. Don't like.
barely see anything.
I can still see a lot. I can basically like run without flashlight, you know. But I get the meaning, and I get like this is better. This has more vibe to it. And look. Like he's approaching. Look at the shadow. Like a small shadow here, but it makes a difference. Like here's the outline. It makes a difference. And the volatiles are changed. Like they kinda look more gruesome, but like I mean the face looks great. Looks much better.
So all this just
This. As I said previously, like this has much more soul to it.
tells you how better the E3 2019 version of Dying Light 2 was compared to the retail game.
This looks
Oh, another thing you might have noticed in the gameplay is that the skyboxes during the morning and the dusk have also been changed.
This looks basically like E3. And this is the E3 route. As you can see here. This is the E3 route. And it looks exactly like E3.
Plus, the E3 Definitive mod has changed
This looks great. Like, oh my god.
over 3,000
I want to play this so badly.
167 plus textures in the game. I'm not gonna lie, that just sounds insane. After that, they have also restored many removed meshes that includes the roads, the BGA soldiers, renegades, cars, vents, biomarker, jack mat, and one has also been changed. By the way, do not forget that I've not
And I love this, like the head bob and everything. This looks like a fucking recorded gameplay, honestly. This doesn't look real. I don't believe it's true gameplay, but if it is, I'm very much hyped.
listed everything
Like, look
that the
at
mod
this.
offers in this video. The reason I've done that because the list is huge and I can't cover all of that in this short video. Also, this project is currently in the
This looks
early
great.
access, so you can expect to see even more stuff added in the future. Yes, I'm talking about all the cut content because all of that will finally return. So my friends, until then, if you want to try this mod yourself or want to know more about the E3 Definitive project, then click on the link in the description. Now, there are a few more things I want
Oh, look at this.
more about the E3 Definitive project, then click on the link in the description. Now,
You see this? This is a hand shadow, and this is the shadow from this thing, from cables or something. But
there are
like
a few more
this hand shadow is great because you see, it casts because the flashlight is actually like offset rather than on your fucking forehead or something. Like because it's offset, you actually like cast shadow of your arms, and that's great.
more things
I love it. Like look at this. I love it.
want to tell you guys about the mod. Like the enemies can now kneel down if they are low on stamina while fighting you. Plus, if they're low on health, you can now slit their throat and kill them pretty easily,
is cool.
just like you see in this clip. By the way, did you know that back in E3 2019, Techland did not have any armor system in the game? In fact, instead of having separate gears for
Yeah, that's a massive one. I mean, playing through the entire game with this one outfit, probably it was like upgraded to like different look throughout the levels. I hope so, because like if you were supposed to play with only one outfit throughout the entire game that was supposed to take like, I don't know, 500 hours or something, then it's like But honestly, it makes me think that because the Avalon era of the game was supposed to be like this vast experience of like choices and consequences and everything, the story you experience probably would last like 20 hours maybe tops. And that would be very fine with having only one outfit, where you know throughout this 20 hours of story, like you could unlock everything you want, and the game would be short, yes, but would tell very good story, probably. I mean, I I love Avalon's work, okay? So like, I actually would love to see how was the story of Avalon. But as I was saying, like this 20-hour experience, right? But experience, not the game, like experience. But then you would start a new game, or New Game Plus, whatever. You would start a new game where you could actually like take different paths and all. And you would have like, I don't know, 3 saves of entire new stories, and each would take like 20 hours to upgrade everything on or all. And like each would take 20 hours. That's like 60 hours of game and like a massive amount of content, you know? And probably because I don't know, maybe there was more outfits, but if it was only one outfit throughout the entire game, I believe that the game was shorter, but packed with content. Like packed with the choices, the paths, and everything. And your game could like take somewhere from like 10, 20, maybe 30 hours. And that's fine. I would take this over like 60, 70, 100 hours of once playing on one save. I would take this like small condensed experience, like 20 hours, where you have this like experience and story and everything and choices with consequences, rather than what we have now. I would love it. And that would justify why there is only one outfit. That would justify it totally.
For your armor, Techland had this thing called Survivor Outfit Tool. This is basically the E3 2019 outfit that can be upgraded at the Craftmaster to increase its level, by which the damage resistance also increases. After that, you can now press the R button to remove the weapons from your hands whenever you want.
That's cool.
Then finally, in the future, the team is bringing huge map edits that will bring new models in the game, including new vehicles and new cranes from E3 2019 demo. After that, we'll be getting a complete restoration of everything we saw in the E3 2019, including the E3 2019 demo parkour path. Plus, we'll be getting a custom launcher for this mod, and all the credit goes to...
That's something good. Like custom launcher. I would pay for that. I don't know if I have to start saving money or something, or is it free? I don't know. But if it's paid, I would pay for that. Because I'm basically like running around the city anyway. I don't do quests or something. Like basically, like I probably will have like 900 hours in this month. Probably. And like 700 hours of it is basically like running around. I don't do shit. I just go play this game and run around. And I would buy this to just have this like simulation of 2019 running around experience. But the thing I would like miss the most is probably the story Avalon written. So, or wrote. Yeah, English is hard. But like, yeah, I would love it.
Danny for making that possible. Until then, if you want to follow these guys, you can follow them on Discord, and if you want to support them, you can support them on Boosty. The link for all of that will be in the description. Now, my friends, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, stay safe and stay human.
Thank you for showing this shit. God damn. Like, this video is a blast to the past and blast overall. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So yeah. Nice Dying Light content. I just like wanted to make video about it, but I was like, let me just stream this thing. I thought that some people might show up. So the fact that nobody showed up is like weird to me. I noticed lately that like my channel is probably semi-dying. Not that I'm like giving up on it or something, but like I see massive lack of content on it. You see, it's like I don't get any more views lately. I mean, I have some like good videos, but like because Dying Light 2 is like a dry well, it doesn't bring me some material to actually make videos about. And the fact that Best Gamer Ali like still made video about this like E3 2019 mod, I mean, bro has more money than I do, so like he probably has some connections or something. I don't. But I don't know if more Dying Light 2 related content will come anytime soon. Because as I said, it's basically like dry as fuck. I had one idea on my mind, but then I realized that like it probably won't pan out. Maybe tomorrow I try it. Maybe. But other than that, it's like I don't know what to do about Dying Light 2 anymore. And funny thing is that YouTube basically like made an entire algorithm on my channel, sorry, that mostly Dying Light 2 content brings views and subscribers, and the other type of content basically like gets overlooked most of the time. But I ain't giving up. It's a message that I ain't giving up. So yeah, to anyone like leaving likes or something, and to anyone who actually like watched this video, thank you, and like see you probably tomorrow. Probably. I don't promise anything, honestly. I don't promise anything, and like I don't know, man. Like the channels wait, I don't even know if I want to like whine about it. Like the channel sits at 490 subscribers, and like this last 10 to like reach the 500 mark is like for some reason so hard for me to get. I mean, like first 10 subscribers were like hardest to get. I had to post like, I don't know, 100 videos to get 10 subscribers. Maybe less, sorry. Maybe like 50 or 60. Somewhere in that range. But like right now, I know I haven't been posting much lately. And I'm kind of sorry about it. But I honestly... Hey, let me just like start recording this shit. Because I wasn't recording. So like I probably edit some parts from the live stream here, but right now it's recording, so like like let me get this just like straight up. I hope my channel is not dying, because I worked really hard for it to not die. And I worked really hard to reach where I am right now. And making YouTube videos for you guys is like my dream, you know. And I actually like live in the dream, but I don't get any money from it. And to be honest, it's not that I'm frustrated about it or something. I'm like, yeah, give me money or something. No, like join my private community. We have 10,000 people there. No, none of this shit. But like I kind of ran out of content. Like I made 266 videos right now. As I look on my channel, I made so many videos, and like majority of them didn't get like big amount of views. And I'm okay with that. I'm actually like totally okay with that. But at the same time, I don't want to my work to go to waste. I don't want like this video about bug snacks. I was like editing this for like 10 hours straight. And I was like hyped to release this video, but now it sits like at like 50 views. And I'm like, okay, I spent 10 hours on a video and it get 50 views, or I spent like half an hour on a video and it gets more than 1,000 views. So I'm like, where's the catch? Because I like producing like high quality videos that are like longer than 2 minutes. I actually do, and I love editing videos. But when like video that I edited for like half an hour gets like much more views than something that I spent 10 hours on, it's like, I don't know. Like, please, YouTube, explain this to me. Or like boost the other videos. Please. I'm begging you, YouTube. Please. I just want to like reach to 500 mark, 500 subscribers, and be like, yeah, okay, 500 is now behind me. Now we're going for 1,000, and I'm gonna be like okay with that. Maybe I should say like, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe after the video, and maybe like 1 or 2% of viewers reach to the end of the video, so it doesn't even matter. Maybe I should like at the beginning of video. I don't know. I actually never cared about it before, but I actually do right now. I actually like do want my channel to grow, not to like 2 million subscribers or 5. That doesn't matter for me. That doesn't matter. But I just want my channel to actually like grow to the point where I actually will be absolutely massively proud of it. And right now, since like 2 weeks now, maybe, I feel maybe not burnt out, but like empty. I may go rogue, don't tempt me, big bullet holes. But yeah, sorry for ADHD attack. And honestly, like writing script is something different, because like when I go from the top of my head, it's like way easier for me to talk about things and all. But when I have to like read and talk up at the same time, or basically like read scripts, it's like sometimes I just can't bear it. But that's the job. I guess that's the job. So yeah, for me it's probably that's it from me for now. Like tomorrow maybe I'll get like more motivation or something, like. And to be honest, we go to like self-improvement territory right now. I've been fighting like corn addiction right now. Just FYI, I'm just saying this FYI, and I kind of joke about it, like, yeah, jacking off is funny. But like right now, I'm actually like very serious towards it, because I see that like it doesn't bring me any value. So maybe I'll actually like make a video about it, like the nofap thing or something, whatever. But like, just know that I'm struggling too, and I have my struggles sometimes. And I guess that's it. So like, thank you to anyone who showed up on the stream, and I hope you're hyped for E3 2019 version of the game. And see ya anytime soon. Just know that I'm not going anywhere.